welcome back to my channel. This is Arlene, and in today's video I am going to show you what I eat in a day to try to lose some weight on Weight Watchers. So for today's breakfast I have a 3-point light multigrain Thomas's English muffin, and on that I have 1 jumbo scrambled egg. Let me grab my cheese here. I have I just put like a little sprinkle of the Kraft fat-free cheddar, and I have 2 slices of very crisp, and also I patted off all of the grease, so there's like not one even piece of grease on this bacon, of the Swift hickory thick cut bacon. So 2 slices is 3 points. And then I have my orange that I cut. I have my bottle of water, because if you've watched any of my other videos, I do not drink coffee or tea. And I always take my one-a-day woman's gummy vitamin. So that's my breakfast, and this whole entire breakfast is 6 points. 3 for the English muffin and 3 for the bacon. And I did melt the cheese. I don't know if you could see the cheese is under there. So I haven't had an egg sandwich in a really long time. And when I made my husband's bacon, egg, and regular cheese on nice everything bagels, I made him a couple for the week. I said, oh, I really want a bacon, egg, and cheese today. So this is my version of a light bacon, egg, and cheese. And everybody stay tuned and wait till you see what I have for lunch today. I'm going to enjoy this. Okay, so for my delicious lunch today, I am going to be making my tuna salad. So in my bowl here, I have 1 can of the white albacore tuna and water. I'll show you the can. I actually threw it out. Let me dig for it. And this is the only tuna I buy, is the solid white albacore in water. I mean, it doesn't matter the brand. It just has to be solid white albacore in water. And then to that, I chopped up some celery in my little mini chopper. I chopped it up very finely. And actually, the celery that's already in there, I squeezed out the water. Then I added a little bit of onion powder, salt, pepper, 3 of these pickle slices chopped up. For some reason, when I have tuna, I have to have pickles in it. I guess that's like a deli thing from when I worked in the deli. So many people would order Tuna Heroes, lettuce, tomato, onion, and sliced pickle. So I just chopped up my pickle, and then I have 1.5 tablespoons of the Hellmann's Light mayonnaise. I don't really like a lot of mayonnaise in things. I'm not really a mayonnaise person, but you definitely need some. And you can use regular if you want. I find that the light mayonnaise is very translucent. You can't even tell it's in there, but you can taste it. Even like with my chicken salad, it doesn't look creamy, but you still know it's there. For some reason, when you add it to anything, it like just disappears. So I'm just going to give this a taste. I also put a little bit of onion powder. If you wanted, you can grate an onion in it or just chop up an onion, but you definitely need some onion in your tuna. And then a little bit of salt and black pepper. So I'm just going to give this a quick taste. And another tip is my tuna fish is ice cold, because when I buy my tuna fish, I put the cans in the refrigerator. So this way, when you take it out and you open up the can, your tuna's cold, your mayonnaise is cold, and this way you don't have to put it in the refrigerator to chill it. It's already cold. So that's a really good tip. Always put your tuna fish cans, after you buy them, in your refrigerator. I mean, I don't know if you can keep them in the refrigerator for like forever, but I usually put mine in Like, I knew yesterday I was going to have this for lunch, so I put it in the refrigerator last night. So that's tasting really good. Then what I did was I took one small red potato. I'll show you the size. It was actually smaller than this, but I took one small red potato, and my tripod is broke here, so I'm just wondering if my phone is going to fall off. Hi, pussycat. Look what they do to my rugs. Every day I'm straightening this thing out at least 100 times. Pains in the butts. And what I did was over here on my slicing machine, I sliced the potato super, super thin. Oh, there's the other one. What are you doing? Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. And there's my dog that's dying of cancer, my poor baby. Yeah, little. But anyhow, all right, so I sliced it super, super thin, my potato, on my slicer. This slicing machine I happen to have purchased from the convent when the convent was closing, when I worked and cooked for the nuns. And I think I only paid $25 for it. It weighs about 200 pounds. It's like I can't even lift it. It's so heavy. And there's no place in it for it in my kitchen, so I leave it here in my dining room. So that's where it stays. So now, what I did with those sliced potatoes was I rinsed them off really good, patted them dry, then I sprayed my olive oil spray on it, and then some kosher salt, and I cooked them in my air fryer, and I made some chips to go along with my tuna. Because who can have tuna? I could actually even cook them a little bit longer, but they're so thin that they're flying to the top of the air fryer, and some are getting burnt and some aren't getting cooked. But listen, that one's nice and crispy and salty. So that was one potato, 0 points. Actually, the only thing that has points in this whole meal is the mayo. And I'll put the points at the end of the video for everything for the day. I have a tomato here that I cut. I put the knife in, went down, and just made a V going all the way around, pulled it apart, scooped out the inside. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoop my tuna inside of my beautiful tomato here. And that's going to be my lunch, guys. I didn't want to have any bread with this because I had the English muffin and the bacon for breakfast. So that was a 6-point breakfast. And yeah, so I wanted to go a little bit lighter with my lunch. And so the only thing here is the mayo. So that, my friends, is my delicious lunch for today. And I'm really going to start looking up more recipes and more ways to eat tuna, because I hate seafood. I don't eat shrimp or flounder or any other type of fish or crab or lobster, none of that. So the only time I get seafood in me is canned tuna fish, believe it or not. So I'm going to try to at least eat tuna fish like 3 times a week. So yeah, so that's my lunch. Stay tuned for dinner and for my snack. Actually, it's my mother's birthday today. So I'm going to be going to my mom's house for her birthday cake tonight, which I'm not going to have any cake. I think I'm going to bring like a Built Bar, or maybe I'll make one of my mug cakes and just put some sliced fruit on it to eat something while everybody else is having the cake. But I'm really diving into this diet this week. So, yeah, happy birthday to my mom, but no cake for me tonight. All right, so stay tuned for dinner, guys. Okay, so for my dinner tonight, I have these all-natural, the Butterball all-natural turkey sausage. I have the hot ones here. They are the lean. And I believe they're 3 points for one. I have to scan it. Like I said, all the points will be at the end. I'll put it on the screen at the end. So I cut up 1 green bell pepper, 1 onion, 1 jalapeno that I took the seeds out of, and 2 sausages that I cut into 3. So I just started with the green pepper, sausage, some onion. I'm going to put 1 piece of jalapeno, another piece of sausage, another pepper, some more onion. Let me move this down. And I made kebabs last time I was at my mom's house for a party, and I forgot all my skewers at my mother's. So these are actually chopsticks that I had in the drawer that I'm using. So I'm going to do 1 more. So 3 pieces are going to go on each one, with 2 pieces of jalapeno. It might be better if you do this if the sausages are a little bit frozen, because right now they are not, and they are very soft. All right, so that's my 1 kebab. I sprayed this metal little round pan with some spray, my olive oil spray, so that they don't stick. What I do with my other stick? I just had it. I'm losing my marbles. Oh, one under the thing. All right, so again, a bell pepper. Bring it down more. A piece of sausage, some onion, so I'm just going to build these kebabs. I have my oven preheating to 390 degrees. You could put it on 400 if you want. I want these to get nice and, you know, browned and the sausage crispy. So that's why I have it so high. And then it'll take less time to actually cook. Piece of green pepper, and I'll put 1 more onion. All right, so those are my 2 kebabs, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray them with the olive oil spray, and this is my seasoning that I make on my own. And I noticed I did put a little too much salt, because when I did it on some chicken a few days ago and I put a lot of the seasoning, the chicken was very salty. So I'm only going to put a little bit to flavor the onion and the peppers. I'm going to stick this in the oven. Not sure how long it's going to cook. I'll let you know. Probably around, I don't know, a half hour. And then I'll show you how I'm going to serve up my dinner. Okay, so with my kebabs, I am going to be making this Reese all-natural Minnesota wild rice patty grown with a subtle nutty flavor. Never had this type of rice before in my entire 56 years on this earth. So I am very, very excited to see what it's going to taste like. It says to cook it for 1 hour. But if you want it more tender, to cook it a little longer. So, of course, I'm going to cook it a little longer. And it said to add salt or to use whatever type of a broth you wanted instead of water. So I added 1 vegetable bouillon cube. I got these in the Polish section of my supermarket, and they are absolutely delicious. And what else I'm going to be adding to this rice mixture is I got this in the Polish section, and it's just dried vegetables. I've already made a soup. These are 0 points, the dried vegetables, and the bouillon is 0 points. So the other night when I just wanted, you know, a little something, you know, but I was already up to my points, I just boiled some water, I boiled 2 cups of water, added 2 bouillon cubes and some of this dried vegetable, and it made such a really, really good vegetable soup. So once this boils, I'm going to cover it and let it cook for an hour. And then I'll let you guys know how it tastes. And when I scanned this rice, 1/2 of a cup is 0 points. So actually, this rice is 0 points. So I'll show you how everything comes together when it's done. Well, I don't know what happened with my video, but when I was videotaping me putting the rice on the plate and putting the kebabs on the plate, actually it was not taping. So I probably did not hit the button. Thank goodness I took a picture. So this is what it looked like. The rice tasted absolutely delicious. I cooked it for over an hour. It still had a little bite to it, but that flavoring from the vegetable bouillon and from those dried vegetables, it was really good. I will definitely be making that again. I actually had a lot of rice left over that I think I'm going to make a wild rice chicken soup with it, with some grilled chicken. I think that'll be really nice. But the sausage and pepper and onion kebabs were delicious. And yeah, I really enjoyed this dinner. It was very, very scrumptious. And for my dessert, I decided to have a white peach. I had purchased these the other day, and they were so juicy and so sweet and so delicious. I just absolutely love white peaches. I had 2 of them actually last night, so I decided just to have a white peach for tonight, and also a coconut Built Bar for 3 points. So the peach, of course, is 0 points. The Built Bar is 3 points. So that brings the grand total of this whole entire day to 17 points, which is 1 point over my 16 points that I'm allowed. But that 1 point will be coming out of my weeklies, and I'm not worried about it because I enjoyed my meals today. So thank you everyone for tuning in. If you're new here, please hit that subscription button. Please hit that notification bell. And if you liked what I ate today, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And again, I will see everyone in the next video. And everybody have a blessed day, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.